44 here, and today we back on the My Team. I got banned for quitting. I'm really trying to go 12 and 0. I'm getting kind of tight with it. But anyways, today we got a bit of a different video for you guys today. Today, I'm going to be giving you my opinion on 10 players that I think deserve a Galaxy Opal. And you could make the argument for pretty much any player that's somewhat decent at this point, considering the large amount of players that have gotten Galaxy Opal cards and not all of them deserving it. But there are quite a number of players that definitely deserve an Opal card but have just not gotten one yet. And with only about I don't know how many new premium cards, how many new spotlight cards are coming out with, but these are some cards that I feel deserve an upgrade to the Opal level. And there are quite a few, that you think about it, that don't have that level card yet. Even though you kind of think of every card having an Opal. So let's get started. So, quite a few of them. The first one that I feel straight up deserves an Opal, a guy, Russell Westbrook. Look here, Russell Westbrook definitely deserves an Opal. He isn't like a top. He's definitely like a top 15 player in the league. Looking at those other guys that have Opals, I'm gonna mention them a lot, but like Devin Booker, Kyle Kuzma, all those guys that are like second tier, third tier players. Russell Westbrook is definitely better than them. 98 Prime Series card is honestly very good. They could increase his 3-point shot, and in an age where a lot of cards have like 95 or above 3-point shot, he could go with that. He could go with some upgrades on the defense end, but like I said, it's not really a large upgrade, but I feel like he deserves a Galaxy Opal card. That's coming in at number 10. We're also going to be looking at more cards that just need an upgrade in general. But Russell Westbrook, while his 98 card is very good, he also got the 96 moments, and of course he had that diamond one being out of position. However, this man deserves an upgrade. All right, coming in number 9. There are quite a few that I could go with, so I'm kind of just going out of order at this point, but you gotta know I'm right. Number 9, we're gonna go with Bill Russell. This man simply deserves an Opal card just because he's Bill Russell, probably the greatest center in the early days of basketball, 1960s. Now, I'm gonna make the argument that Bill Russell isn't a very popular card to use in NBA 2K, and that's kind of true. He's undersized for a center. He doesn't really make up for it in speed. He doesn't really have a shot, which for 3, I wouldn't want to use Bill Russell. But I feel like 2K should just honor, Bill Russell's legacy by putting in an Opal card. He's a champion machine, he's an overpowered player in real life. You could at least give him an Opal. Do people have to use the Opal? Nah, he'd probably be pretty cheap. But he deserve the Opal, because the best pink diamond, the best Bill Russell card in the game right now is that reward that you get for completing resolution collection, and that is garbage reward. All right, you could give Bill Russell some overpowered stats, give him a shot, or give him some speed, and maybe people would use it. All right, so coming in at number 8, we're gonna go with I'm dropping Damian Lillard. Oh, this card definitely deserves an Opal, and I feel like an Opal would be like crazy OP, which honestly is good this late in the game. Has 2 moments, 97 overalls. He has a current diamond in the game. These cards are good by all means. These cards are really good. 18 Hall of Fame one, 20 Hall of Fame on the other. Cards are good for pink diamonds, but it just doesn't push him to that top level. Like, you got cards with 18, 20 Hall of Fame badges, and then you've got the opals, like some of the ones I mentioned earlier, rocking like 40 Hall of Fame badges. Card ain't worth its price now, which is why if you go on My Team Unlimited, you're not gonna see Lillard because there are just so many better point guards than you. Sorry, but I feel like Opal Damian Lillard would be a good card. I'm not gonna spend that much time on each one. I'm sorry. So that was 8. Number 7. Um, Another kind of obvious one, Paul George. Now this one is a bit controversial. Paul George probably has one of the best pink diamond cards in the game, but I put center. He has one of the best pink diamond cards in the game. This card has been out in a while, but he's part of that overpowered collection. This card is insane. And to be honest, it honestly plays like a Galaxy Opal. I think it's time for an upgrade. This is an older card. It's a good card. It's still a good card. Definitely one of the most expensive cards in the game. However, I'd like to see him with a Galaxy Opal glow on him. So yeah. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna go back a little bit historic, and that is Isaiah Thomas. This is another one that's my opinion. Looking at his real career, Isaiah Thomas deserves a Galaxy Opal. Because to be honest, the great player he was, he doesn't even have a pink diamond that you could buy on the auction house. He doesn't have a diamond that you could buy on the auction house. He doesn't have an amethyst. And this is the other Isaiah Thomas. Damn. The only real Isaiah Thomas card in the game is the one you get from the Spotlight Challenges. Which, if I show you here, where is it? In here? Yeah, here he is. Which you get after the first game. It's a Sapphire, and you can evolve it to a pink diamond. But these cards are just unusable. And this late in the game, man, give my man an upgrade. Give my man. He's a champion point guard, man. He's a great player. This is a card that has historically been one of the highest in the game. And he's rocking just a Sapphire that can evolve up, which nobody really does anyways. I would drop my man Opal, or at least some other premium card. Let's see, we got Russell, we got Lillard, Bill Russell, Paul George, and Isaiah. Alright, so number 4, I'm going to go with Klay Thompson. Right now, this man just deserves another card in general, because the highest Klay Thompson card you could buy in the game is this diamond right here. He doesn't have I'm sorry, I'm taking it back. He has the pink diamond card. My bad. But he does not have a Galaxy Opal. Alright? He does not have a Galaxy Opal. I feel like this is another case with Russell Westbrook where his card is very good. He obviously shoots, he plays defense, he does a lot of stuff on the floor. However, doesn't have that same boost to him in badges and some stats that push him to the overpowered level that you want to see late in the game. Does Klay Thompson deserve it? I don't know. Maybe not as much as Westbrook, but just considering all those other cards that were given Galaxy Opals, I think Klay Thompson is definitely in range. Plus, Klay Thompson is a card that people would want to use. Opal, they love his release, they love his shot. So give this man a Galaxy Opal 2K. Alright, so next we're going a bit historic here once again, and we're going to be touching on Rajon Rondo. This one is more like an Isaiah Thomas kind of case, as in, this man deserves an upgrade. The highest Rajon Rondo card that we have right now is this diamond that evolves to a pink diamond, as you can see here, 96 overall, and it's pretty trash for pink diamond. I've used him; he's pretty trash, man. Now, one of the things, kind of like Bill Russell, is yeah, he's done a lot of great things in his career, but just because he's undersized, people might not use him that much. But you got opals for Jason Kidd, you got opal for Jeremy Lin, for all these other like undersized point guards. I feel like Rajon Rondo is more deserving of an opal than Jeremy Lin. I don't know, you guys may disagree. Whether people use it is beside the point. But I would definitely add an opal RR. Alright, so we've touched on Damian Lillard, Paul George, Clay. Alright, so we got 3 more for you. I had a whole list of this in my head. Alright, so the next one, another historic one. We're gonna be going with Pistol Pete Maravich. And this is one like he probably does deserve an opal. I think this is one that I personally would like to use. He has that pink diamond card. It's obviously very solid. You know what? By the time that Pistol Pete goes up to the next level, I would definitely rock with Pistol Pete Opal. So this is a personal one, and he definitely deserves it, man. He had an outstanding career. He has some of the best moves, one of the best shots of all time. You know, 2K could honor that with a outfield card. Now we're into our top 2 picks. And I'm gonna jump right in. Number 2. Now, which one should we do first? We got number 2. We got number 1. Both, in my opinion, deserving of an opal card. All right, we're gonna go with this one first. Kawhi Leonard, my guy. Kawhi Leonard is extremely deserving of a Galaxy Opal card. His best card in the game stands at this. Let's get the 97 one from Jeremy Lin and the 96 current, but then he does have a rare. I think he has a rare Pink Diamond Moments card. Let me check. Yeah, so he has. This is his best card in the game right now, and as you can see, is extremely overpriced. It is a good card. I mean, 34 badges, bro. Kind of like Paul George's case, but this guy was Finals MVP last year. This guy led a weak Raptors team dominate the Warriors, man. Give this man some credit. He's been rising under the radar for a few years, developing into an extreme MVP candidate. Give this man a Galaxy Opal. He does deserve it. And I mean, this Moments card, the last Kawhi Leonard card we had was February 16th, 2020. So he's got some very solid stats. His 3-point shot could be boosted without the shoe, man. But this is one of those cards that overall could be close to a 99. I'm not saying he's Kobe Jordan level, but I'm saying he could definitely be top 15, top 10 to 15 card in the game. I would love to see it. I just want to give a few honorable mentions really quickly to a few guys before we reveal our top choice. Them that we have Malone, Malone, uh, his right hand man, John Stockton, Elgin Baylor. There's a lot of ones that I could think of. Or Opal card. Uh, but oh, alright, so we're gonna jump into our number one pick, the player that I think deserves a Galaxy Opal card in this game. Above all of them, Chris Paul. I might be biased doing this. I've always been a CP3 fan. But come on, man. No. Oh, man, my bad. Does have a really nice Pink Diamond Moments card. And this is another case with Rajon Rondo that if he did have an Opal card, would people really want to use him in a day? Right. Truth is, yeah, I would use him. Yeah, people would use him. He would be cheap. I'm not saying that people would use this card. I'm just saying he kind of deserves one. Now if you want, you might switch Chris Paul and Kawhi Leonard around on this list. Or you might switch a lot of numbers around on this list. I might be forgetting someone, so let me know down in the comments below if you agree with this list, who you would take off, who you would add. But these are just 10 players that I think are Galaxy Opal cards. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and comment your thoughts down below. And we'll be back with some more NBA 2K19 content for y'all.